I eat every day. Returning once again for a very... We're gonna take it to the top, baby. What is up, the Bomb Squad? This is Don the Bomb, and I am back for another exciting, action-packed food review. So what is better than one food review? That's 2 food reviews. But what's even better than 2 food reviews? It is 3 food reviews. And today I have the three-fer, the trifecta, if you will. I have the Lay's new Do Us a Flavor choices for 2025. So a couple months ago, Lay's put out I guess you could say some sort of contest to where you submit some flavors and then they get voted for, and whoever wins gets $1 million. And yeah, so I submitted at least 100 different flavors. I didn't win, but I could have sworn that I had some variation of each of the 3 of these bags of chips, which I have bacon grilled cheese, we have Valentina hot sauce and lime, and we have Korean style fried chicken. I know that I had something similar to all 3 of these, but yet I was not one of the finalists. So what it says here, it says, Lay's Do Us a Flavor. 1, you try all 3 flavors. 2, you vote for it. You can help determine who wins. $1 million. Scan here to vote. Right there, right there. So these should be at all your grocery stores and Walmarts of the world, Targets. So if you're interested in voting or trying all 3 of these flavors, just find them at your local stores and hopefully you're able to track them down like I did. Luckily, I found all 3 at my local Target. So there you have it. So Do Us a Flavor. I didn't win. Of course not. Heartbreaking disappointment. But at least I get to try these 3. So, all right. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. First, we'll start off with Lay's Bacon Grilled Cheese. Now that sounds good. Love grilled cheese, love bacon. Do Us a Flavor. All right, down the hatch. And these are your regular standard Lay's textured potato chips. So, down the hatch. These are pretty good. You get the cheesiness. And it does have a little bit of that buttery cheesiness that a grilled cheese would have. And then, of course, like you can get the bacon flavor as well. I think the buttery grilled cheese is the more predominant flavor and the bacon is kind of a side note, which I don't mind that. I don't mind that. You get definitely both flavors. Pretty good, pretty good. I'll have to give the Lay's Bacon Grilled Cheese potato chips. I'll give these an 8 out of 10. Moving right along, Valentina and lime. Valentina, as you can see, is that hot sauce. I've had that before. Matter of fact, I think I have it somewhere at my other place. I wish I would have brought it with me. That way I could compare it to the actual sauce. But once again, it is what it is. And once again, these are limited time flavors. Now, whichever one wins, I'm not sure if they get a permanent, spot in the Lay's potato chip lineup, but the winner does get $1 million. That is what they say. So, Valentina and lime. We'll see what the fuss is all about. We'll see if there's fuss. I'm sure there is. Every year Lay's comes out with these contest winners, so they're usually pretty popular. I like trying all the different flavors. I'm here, as you guys know, for different flavored potato chips. It's kind of what keeps this channel going, is my obsession with junk food. Down the hatch. Now, I'm not a big fan of lime flavor in potato chips, so we'll see how this goes. Now, I can't tell you for sure if this tastes exactly like the Valentina hot sauce, because I didn't bring it with me. I know I have it in my refrigerator at my other place, but I forgot it. Unfortunate. Oh well. But this has a very good hot sauce flavor. Very different, like kind of like that Mexican-based type hot sauces that you would find at Mexican restaurants, which is Valentina's one of them. And to my pleasure, the lime flavor is more of a subtle hint of lime, not like an overwhelming lime flavor, which kind of drives me away from the lime flavored chips. So definitely this is a step in the right direction because the lime is more of a side note. Not bad. And these are a little bit spicy. So, like I like to say, for those sensitive to spice, you might want to choose the grilled cheese bacon ones. And I'm sure, as we know, on the heat meter, I would probably give this maybe a 1.5 out of 10. But once again, for those sensitive to spice, it might be a little overwhelming for the more tamer people that can't handle the spice. If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. Well, this chip is way too big. I'll get it later. Pretty good though, and like I said, the lime isn't the predominant flavor, which I'm very happy about. So I'm going to give these Lay's Valentina and lime flavored potato chips, I'll give these an 8.5 out of 10. And last but certainly not least, we have another Do Us a Flavor finalist. Once again, limited time only, so like I said, get out and get them if you can. Lay's Wavy Korean Style Fried Chicken flavor. And these are the wavy, like I said, wavy edition, which I like the wavy better than the regular kind of flaky Lay's chips, so I'm definitely liking more like a Ruffles texture here. Down the hatch. Whoops. Now these taste very similar to the Korean Flamin' Hot Doritos that I had a couple of weeks ago. Not as spicy as the Doritos though, but you do get that Korean barbecue flavor. A little bit of sweetness in there. Kind of like a brown sugar type flavor. These are really good, and they're a tad spicy. So, people, once again, sensitive to spice, may not want to select these, but they're not as spicy as the Valentina and lime. So maybe like a 1 on the heat index. These are probably my favorite here out of the 3. So I would vote for these. So I'd give these a 9 out of 10. But I would say 3 very good flavors. Not bad, not bad. They're all 3 really good. So, if you want to buck around and find out, go to your nearest store, get the trifecta of Lay's Do Us a Flavor finalists, vote. Hopefully they become part of the regular permanent Lay's chip rotation. If not, well, the winner gets $1 million, and it's not me, unfortunately. So, the Bomb Squad, and if you're not already a member of the Bomb Squad, what are you waiting for? What are you doing? Subscribe, or else I will be coming for you. No, not really. But it's a very nice day here in Northeast Ohio. I'm on my patio here, and I'll just show you where I'm at. Oh, move my hand out of the way. You can see behind me beautiful, or maybe not so beautiful, Lake Erie. USA Memorial Day. You see all the flags out. All right. So what I like to say here is all that glitter isn't gold. Da bomb. I am out of here.